everyone, Pun here. A Pun I like to play games, react to stuff. Like some of those things, or plays gotcha? Well, I got you covered. And today's wonderful day reacting today. We're reacting to more Pause. We're going to be reacting to his newest short, and then we're going to go back down and continue reacting to the shorts he's already posted. Keep in mind, if any of these shorts you see today, if you like to want to see yourself, they'll be located in the description below. To support the channel, all you have to do is click the title of this video, and you can see the channel itself by clicking the link to the title of the video. With that in mind, I'm very excited about this. I always enjoy more power stuff. I always enjoy more reaction, learning about how weird Australia is. And yeah, also, this is streamed live on Twitch, twitch.com. We think we fixed the lag issue. So you see me going around, wee. So maybe we have fixed me reaction stuff. If it works, then it works. We'll see, because if it did, we were back on track, because I think we figured out the issue. With that in mind, we're going to get right into it. Now, I did not do a volume test, so this might be a little loud.
Australia?
Yeah, it's a little loud. Let me just turn it down slightly. There.
I just found a new spider that yeets bugs. Yeah.
Ba-da-da-wee! Ba-da-da-wee! No, that's not gonna bug you anymore now, is it? But
As if the country was not covered in enough fucking spider spawners, our scientists have discovered.
Okay. Arachnophobia warning, everybody. Heads up, okay? Arachnophobia warning.
The brand new ballista spider.
Huh. I guess appropriate name, judging what it's doing, but anyway.
Because they didn't think that maybe, just maybe, we already have a fucking enough of those.
Average really loud. No, you need more spiders. Come on, creature spawner. You're Kalen. You gotta have all the spiders. The spiders. One spider. Two spiders.
However, this 8-legged DLC stands out. Out from the default Eldritch Horrors cover.
Oh, that was lovely. Welcome to Australia. Passport, please.
Bring the country.
So wait. So you know how like in America you get there's the thing where you get a weapon. If I go to Australia, okay, do I get a free spider? Is that what I get? Like, here's your completely free spider. 50-50 chance that this is Australia. 75 to 25% chance that it's toxic and will kill you or defeat you. Yummy!
Country, because and I'm not making this up, I promise. They basically use Scooby-Doo traps to send ants to fucking space. And today, gang,
I might. So what I like to do is I like to cut out more parts of the thumbnails. I might do this one as one of the thumbs for this video.
I'm gonna teach you how the fuck that works. Our target is specifically the green tree ant. Because
he won't be left alone. Haha.
Ballista spiders are picky eaters who won't fucking touch anything else. And
what kind of high-class spider is this? Yes, quite. My palate is not, do not delicate to this.
Step one for grabbing their dino nuggies.
What do you mean, ant nuggies?
Is the boring bit. Spinning up a normal bone fucking stock web.
So they just go up and go web PMG.
Foundation laid, we can get to the fun bit. The ballista spider lowers itself around 30 centimeters to a nearby leaf or branch, stands there, runs some mathematical equations for trajectory and velocity,
okay. Ow.
And then marks an anchor point. Once that...
I just imagine like having a pen and paper no, like I was gonna say like its finger, but no, it licks one of its spider hinges, puts the spin hinge there, checks the wind direction, you know.
Point is marked. It will spend the next 4 hours spinning silk between the anchor and a nearby branch, pulling it tighter
I'm not even that patient.
and tighter, essentially spinning up a comedically large spring.
Whee!
Then they coat the anchor point with pheromones,
Huh.
essentially spraying a giant fucking free candy sign onto it.
No! That's better!
And they just piss off into the trees and wait. Meanwhile, a green tree ant walking by just happens to notice, wow, look at that totally not suspicious construction that says free candy. Well,
Yummy, yum, yum!
I've got nothing better to do of the evening. I guess I'll just wander on over here and just have a good old bit of a ball.
Ouch.
Yeah, the second those mandibles nicked the spring, it snapped, grabbing the ant
You're my friend now. You're gonna be a soft taco later.
and instantly accelerating it with 140 Gs of force. That is 15 times what a fucking fighter jet pilot experiences at maximum Gs. The ant then sails through the air in a beautiful arc before slamming directly into the waiting spider web and fucking dying.
Ain't that kick in the head. Ouch! Okay, well that sucks, but yeah, anyway. Okay, with that one out of the way, we're gonna head over to the next one here.
Scientists have created a new fish. And
Gotta go fishing.
the best part is that it was a fucking accident. You see, this is a sturtlefish.
Looks like a cross between a swordfish or something.
And it is found absolutely fucking nowhere in the wild.
Huh?
No, this genetic accident is a nature mod produced exclusively in a single facility
Sure hope I don't create Frankenfish factory.
in Savosh, Hungary. You see, the sturtlefish is a cross between the Russian sturgeon and the American paddlefish. And in the wild, the only way that hookup's happening is Discord, because they live on opposite sides of the fucking planet.
Hello, princess.
But this
Hello, West. Hello, my disco kitten. Sorry.
ain't the wild. This is Hungary's Fishing and Aquaculture Institute, Haki, where a group of
Hockey. Okay, it's not that. I was thinking Hakai for Dragon Ball. I'm ignore me.
researchers is trying to figure out how the fuck to repopulate the critically endangered Russian sturgeon using a neat trick called gynogenesis.
Uh-huh.
But, what the fuck is that? Well, you see,
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the flip is that?
usually
I know
when sturgeons reproduce, the females lay a shitload of eggs in the water, which are then fertilized by the males.
I see.
This fertilization requires two of the same species to tango, with 50% of the offspring DNA being contributed from the egg and 50% from the source.
Gotcha.
In gynogenesis, 100% of the offspring's DNA is contributed by the mother.
So lab grown.
Now, because sturgeons can't do this naturally, the researchers hatched a plan.
An excellent plan, if you will.
They would take sperm from the far less endangered American paddlefish and microwave that shit with UV radiation,
Really? I thought. Huh.
destroying the DNA it carries, but still allowing it to stimulate the egg into growing without the father's DNA, and thus
Huh.
gynogenesis. But there's a problem. The paddlefish was just a little too genetically similar to the sturgeon, and they did not leave the swimmers in the microwave long enough.
Oop.
So instead of a bunch of perfect little sturgeon babies, we got the sturtlefish, which is a literal genetic dead end. It is incapable of reproducing. I feel bad for it. It was an accident and it gets no bitches. A abysmal existence, RNG.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it.
Yeah, talk about a bad gamble, but anyway, moving on. Wow. I gotta go fishing.
This fish will choke you.
Some people might be into that.
Just not the way you think.
Dang it. Wait, what?
See, this is a hagfish found world.
Hey, hag love. Come on. Hag love. Is Shy Lily? Would that be Shy Lily? No, Shy Lily is a whale. Whale, so that would be a mammal. I'm trying to think of a fish VTuber. Leave in the comments. Let me know. Because Shy Lily is technically a whale, and that's technically a mammal. What? No? I don't know my species. Shut up.
Worldwide under the
Would Bow count? I don't know what. Anyway.
sea, and this thing has one of the most fucking disgusting defense mechanisms on the planet. You see,
It doesn't. It's not a liquor, I'll tell you that.
when I say choke, you probably think I mean they loop that pool noodle shaped body around your neck and squeeze. You are wrong. No, these guys are piss weak scavengers that average out to about the size of a Subway foot long.
Now, it's an actual foot long.
And despite having a fucking face hugger for a mouth, their
Ah! No! Ew!
main defense mechanism is busting.
Buster makes them feel good. Ew!
They, as you can probably tell by looking at him, these bad boys are slimy.
Yeah, ew. Ew, no, no.
Really slimy. And when threatened, they use it as a fucking weapon.
Okay, you all can't hear it. I just double checked. There's a little beeping noise going on my end. You can't hear it. And I just fixed it, so hopefully that's it. Yep, I just fixed it. It was one of my other speakers. Good. That's why you can't hear it. Good.
Whenever something tries to eat them, they kick the slime production into overdrive, secreting a protein that instantly converts the surrounding ocean water into thick, sticky sludge.
Oh, no! Oh, no! No!
In half a second. And I mean, you know, a load like that in half a second. Incredibly impressive. Nothing to be embarrassed about at all.
Are we projecting? But, I mean, you're not wrong, but still.
This slime then seeps into and clogs the gills of their predators, suffocating them to death. Then, having literally slimed their ops, they whip out an Uno reverse card and fucking eat them. This fish...
Ew, that is... Ew, brother, ew, no, brother, ew. That was nasty. I don't like that. I don't like that one at all. Alright, moving on.
The Kraken is a real animal. Just not the one you think it is.
Huh.
Who's that Pokemon?
Yeah, who is it?
You see, when people hear tales of the Kraken, they assume that a bunch of
I like you in this outfit. You actually look dapper in this outfit.
sailors in
That... I think I know what that bird is, but I don't know if that bird is what I think it is. I have not...
in the oldie times got absolutely
I recognize the bird.
shit-faced and ran into a giant squid. And
Hey, Squidward!
to be fair, that's not a terrible assumption. Giant squid are f***ing kaiju-sized, coming in at 12 meters in length and 900 kilos in weight.
I see! Huh!
So the assumption that they saw that shit and rightly assumed sea monster
You know what? Yeah, I would think that too. You know what? Even in a stupor, right, they'll be like, that's a like, right, that's an enemy right there. Right.
isn't too far-fetched. However, there is a rather large hole in that giant squid theory.
What?
They don't live anywhere near the surface. They live down. Way down.
Under the sea. Is it wetter or better under the sea?
Owning real estate at a depth of 1,000 meters below sea level in the Twilight Zone. So if these sailors didn't see Squidward's roided out brother, how the do you explain the books of corroborating tales of long, tentacle-like appendages sticking out of the sea?
No.
Well, the answer is whales. But
Why? I have a very bad feeling that this is gonna mean the whale might be packing. Please tell me no.
where is the tentacle on a whale?
I'm gonna be right, aren't I?
Well, you see, during breeding season, blue whales reproduce by conducting a locomotive on female whales.
Oh!
And in order to keep this train running on the tracks, male whales must wait their turn. And while waiting in the lobby,
That's one weird Fortnite game.
in order to stay prepared, the males tend to raise their gentleman's sausage out of the water and wave it around in the air. And
There are photos. Google it. I don't want to. Thank you.
the special sausage on a blue whale is around 3 meters long.
Oh. Oh my.
And 14 inches thick.
Oh my.
So sailors who thought they were seeing a mythical monster from the depths were more than likely just seeing a pot of whales hitting weapon inspect on their schmeat.
Yeah, yeah?
The Kraken
I mean, to be fair, they were seeing a monster in the sea, just not the monster they expect to be. Aha. I rhymed, don't you see? Alright, let's continue. Yippee.
This frog
That brings being a whale a whole new meaning, if I can tell you what.
deliberately breaks its own bones.
Ow!
But why? Well, you see, this is a hairy frog found on the
You're a frog, Harry. You're a hairy frog, Harry.
west coast of Africa, and the reason it hits a brutality on itself.
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I will go back to these later and make sure I like them. I have not been doing my due diligence on liking them. I'm sorry.
Ironically enough, is self-defense. You see, these guys are small, coming in at an incredibly respectable 3 to 5 inches,
I mean, that's about average. Come on. That's been good.
and tipping the scales at only 150 grams, which is a problem, because they also inhabit the ecological equivalent of a fucking FromSoft game.
Mooding! Sorry.
Africa is one of the only places in the world that gives Australia a run for its money.
Huh.
With Mr. Frog here having to avoid birds, snakes, and rats on his walk to work. Now, in order to avoid this scenario, most frogs either run a high-level stealth build,
Okay.
or dress up like a fucking highlighter and cover themselves in everyone's favourite liquid.
True. Yeah, they do.
But the hairy frog has read one too many X-Men comics.
Oh no. Oh no. Why?
Because this thing actually has another name. The fucking Wolverine frog.
Does that thing have claws? Is it gonna be riveting and tearing? Is that what we're gonna get right now?
Because these little guys have claws.
How riveting!
But not traditional claws like a cat's, which are made of keratin and freely extend and retract without an issue.
Oh, look at the vid.
No, instead, the finger bones on a hairy frog's hind legs are held in place by a small bone at the tip of their fingers.
Just the tip.
And when threatened, they snap the longer bone off the tip and through their f***ing skin. And then, new weapon acquired, they employ the London self-defense strategy. This frog...
Huh! Okay, don't mess with hairy toads or frogs. Gotcha. Moving on. Dang, that's a different game of Frogger that I don't even know about. I said that right? That game, yeah.
This is one of the oldest creatures on the planet.
Who's that Pokemon?
We got a boomer!
Introducing the horseshoe crab.
Is this based on? Is Kabuto's based off this? Because that kind of looks familiar.
Found under the sea in the
Under the sea. Sorry.
Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans. And when I said old, I didn't mean individually. These little guys disconnect from the server at around age 40. And as far as their actual lives go, they're kind of boring. They're bottom feeders with zero offensive capability, and the only reason they have a tail is that without it, they would die if you flipped them onto their backs.
Oh.
No, when I say old, I mean as a species. Because these things are walking fossils that have been running the exact same basic ass build, completely unchanged, for millions of years. How many millions? Well, here is a list of events that this little guy's family tree has lived through.
Alright, here we go!
The fall of Rome.
Oh, lovely.
The evolution of humankind.
Go back, I want to be monkey!
The Ice Age. God tossing a rock at the big-ass lizards.
Lizard. Nope.
Hell, this little fucker watched the first fish crawl onto land
Where are you going?
and was underwater when the first tree spawned. But I think the best way I can put this into perspective is that not unlike the way the Earth orbits the Sun orbits the Milky Way. Now, this process takes around 225 million years to complete.
Okay.
The horseshoe crab has done it twice! This...
Oh, okay, you old, buddy. You old. Dang. Moving on, but dang, you old. Holy moly, guacamole.
This plant explodes.
The plant has been planted.
But why? Well, you see, this is a squirting cucumber. Stop giggling. I see you laughing. Stop it. This is serious.
Punch. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I needed a minute. My nickname in college. No, just kidding. Moving on. Dang! Why, Pars? Why?
These things are found worldwide, and to understand where this thing got its name, you need to understand how most plants spread their seeds.
Didn't know we were getting educational here. Okay.
See, most of the time, plants store their seeds in their fruit. Birds then swoop down, grab their food at the drive-thru, eat it, and fuck off.
So basically, their birds are reeds in a sense. I gotcha.
They then digest the flesh of the fruit, but shit out the seeds. Seeds hit the ground, get fertilized, and the cycle begins anew. But the squirter
Stop calling it that, please.
is poisonous.
Oh,
Every
great.
single part of the plant is toxic, so if Tweety here eats it, he's gonna become a KFC family bucket.
Ah.
So if that's the case, how does it spread its seed?
Oh, no.
Well, same way you do. You see, the cuke stores its seeds in the fruits as well. The fruits are made up of very soft cells, and as they grow, they slowly fill with moisture. This moisture causes them to swell and inflate, increasing pressure on the inside of the fruit. That pressure builds. The fruit stretches until finally all that pressure is too much for the stem to bear, and it pops out like the pin in a grenade. And with that opening, all those seeds and all that pressure finally has somewhere to go. So, in order to spread its seed far and wide, it busts.
Why? Why does that affect, bro? Stop! Busting makes me feel good, apparently. Oh my god. How was that? Okay, never mind. Moving on.
Spiders are scary.
Okay. Arachnophobia warning, everybody. Arachnophobia warning. Just a forewarning.
But hey, at least they can't get you in the water, right?
You wish. You bloody wish.
Yeah, that nightmare is a fishing spider. Native to the land down under, because of course it fucking is. And you may be wondering why the fuck this thing is pulling a Jesus. Well, you see, fishing spiders have no webs.
No webs.
Which means they can't just wait for a fly to clothesline itself when they're hungry. No, when they want to feed, they gotta hop in the ute, drive down to the waterfront, and get ready to do some serious fishing. Now, last I checked, spiders can't just go down to BCF and buy a fishing rod. No.
Why not?
These little guys need to get hands-on. Or should I say feet? Because they
No. Okay, nope. Not even gonna be a fan of this.
Start their hunt by resting their forelegs on the water's surface. These legs are covered in incredibly sensitive hairs, which detect tiny little ripples and vibrations from the water, basically giving them their prey's fucking IP address.
Oh, lovely.
Not only finding their location, but also doxing what fucking species it is. Uncooked fish finger located, all that's left to do is, go out and grab him.
How OP is this thing?
But, how?
Yeah.
Well, no, he's not wearing 4 pairs of Frostwalker boots.
You sure? You sure about that? Hey, does he have flippers, like little spider flippers? You put on these spider. His wing folders. Is he folding that?
Those long legs are also coated in hydrophobic hair. This allows them to put their weight on the water without breaking the surface tension. This means that when they see their prey, they can simply Jesus towards it at Mach 5 and fucking grab it.
Oh! Wait, what was that? Me when I what? Me when I get you, oh.
It with venomous fangs that inject, you guessed it,
Say the line, boy.
Neurotoxin!
Neurotoxin.
Yay!
And once it's paralyzed, they drag it back to the shore and have a feed. Wait, this one's too small, we gotta throw him back.
Be free! Be free!
Spiders!
Lovely! Alright, well then, that spider is not watered down at all. Moving on.
This is the world's deadliest tree.
Why?
Introducing the manchineel tree, found in the United States of America and the Caribbean, and you may be wondering, what makes it so deadly?
Yeah, why is it a deadly tree? Why are you trying to hurt us, tree? Why do we do that? You're supposed to give us oxygen, not defeat us.
And the answer is that when growing this thing, God used the same design philosophy that Miyazaki uses when he puts a swamp in a FromSoft game.
Oh. Well then, how lovely. Moving on.
Because even thinking about the fucking thing will poison you.
Why? Oh, leave me alone. I can't.
The entire tree, from root to stem, contains more toxicity than a league lobby, and that starts with the sap. This thick, sticky,
Stop it.
white substance is not only found inside the tree, but thinly coats the entire thing,
Ew.
not unlike the sock under your bed. This is a problem because
Ew.
it contains 3 separate toxins that will seep into your system if you so much as f***ing brush the thing, causing
What'd I do to it, man, bruh?
severe itching, swelling, and chemical burns.
I think it's just because of allergies.
Getting toxic
Yeah, totally allergies. Yeah, totally.
shock from just touching the thing isn't enough for you? Well, you'll be happy to know that eating the fruit on it can just kill you.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, what the sap does to your skin, the fruit essentially does to your throat and internal organs. So just a few bites of Satan's apple here will cause you to start choking before you experience the worst stomach pain of your entire life, collapse to the ground, puke your guts up, and then start shitting them out. But the f***ed up part is even if you don't eat the fruit or touch the tree, it can still poison you.
Why?
How? Well, let's say you're walking outside and suddenly it starts pissing down with rain. Thinking quickly, you
Yeah.
run for cover under the branches of a tree, a manchineal tree. The rain hits the leaves and the branches of the tree, mixes with the toxic sap, and then falls directly onto your fucking head. This is the world.
Well, that's just rude. What the flip? What? Wait, what was his name? What was his name? When it said a Wudo, no poison attacks. What the flip, tree? I thought we were pals. What the? Okay, moving on.
This tree
Another
grows
tree.
grenades.
Oh.
You see, this is a sandbox tree, native to
Why would? Okay.
South America, and before we even address the frag grenades growing in the branches, we are going to start at the bottom of the tree because
So we're gonna get the root of the issue. Gotcha.
I feel it's important that you understand that this tree was designed from the roots up by God himself to f***ing hurt you. Growing
Lovely.
up to a staggering 60 meters in height. The
Dang.
first phase of the f***ing boss fight that is this tree is the giant, inch-long, rock-solid bark combat knives covering
Stop.
the thing from top to bottom. Now, if Groot's cousin being armed like the average British resident was not enough to stop you from getting too close, touching the tree will immediately make you realise it is not ribbed for your pleasure.
Lovely.
It's for your f***ing poison. Yep, as if the spikes weren't enough, the sap of the sandbox tree is very f***ing toxic, causing severe itching and rashes on contact, and if you some f***ing how get it into your eye, it will temporarily blind you.
Oh, goody.
That all pales in comparison to what you came here for. The reason, the other name for this thing, is the f***ing dynamite tree.
Yeah. Why?
The fruit. You see, these fruits aren't meant to be eaten. In fact, they're poisonous. Put it in your mouth, you'll cramp up, vomit, and shit yourself.
Oh, lovely. So the lettuce situation. Great. Fantastic. I just dated this video, but I don't care.
No, they are made to spread the seeds of the sandbox tree in the most American way humanly possible.
Oh, gosh. What?
Explosions. The
Explosions!
fruits are basically seed-filled time bombs. As once mature, they begin to dry out. As they dry, they shrink, and they slowly begin bending against their stems. The tension gets too high, snaps the fibers holding it against the stem, and the whole thing explodes like a frag grenade, sending seeds flying up to 240 kilometers an hour.
Excuse me?
This
Well, then, that's... Okay. Wow, that has an explosive temper. All right, one more.
This turtle breathes through its butt.
Why? Just why?
No,
No, stop.
this is not a joke. This is a Fitzroy River turtle, native to the land down under, and as with most of the shit found in God's drafts folder, its existence begs a single question.
Yeah.
Fucking why?
Yeah, why? Why
Well,
indeed?
these little guys are freshwater bottom feeders, snatching and consuming the children of aquatic insects and munching down on the occasional ribbonweed salad. And as with most river turtle species, this requires them to spend most of their time in the water.
Okay.
Now, rather than doing what most turtles do and developing an insane lung capacity, the Fitzroy decided to evolve a set of gills alongside their lungs to allow them to stay underwater for 3 weeks at a time.
Oh!
How are you?
There.
I am under the water.
Button.
However, when placing the gills, God was absolutely fucking plastered.
Oh gosh,
and
here we
instead
go.
of placing them on the neck like a normal animal, he slipped on a beer can and not only placed them on its ass, but inside of it.
Oh, turtle, ew.
And you know what makes this even worse?
What?
Turtles do not have a single-purpose hole like you or me. They have a cloaca, which is the fucking Swiss Army knife of holes. This means that Fitzroy River turtles shit, piss, breathe, and fucking mate out of the same hole. This
That is something I didn't even know. Thank you, Morpars. Thank you for that. No, I did not like that. No. Why did it have to be that song coming up too? Why? Rappy's song comes on. Anyway, that was disgusting way to end, but all the same. This poor turtle. I feel sorry about the turtle. I will do too. This is nasty. So not only the trees there, now we get a nasty turtle. Although I have to openly admit, that plant was, but how they planted that was bloody hilarious. But yeah, also, quick little thing. But yeah, no, never mind, fine. But anyway, if you like what you saw today, leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for more. This was fantastic. Shorts, as always, be located in the description below in the order I react to. To support the channel themselves, go ahead and click their name in the title of this video. It will directly link you to the channel it is. With that in mind, this was fantastic. More to come, I assure you. And yeah, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Also, this was streamed live on Twitch. Pine_Gurney, twitch.com. Link to join is in the description below. Anyway, peace. Pine.